simple, stripped it down, turned it all the way around. Lost the weight, cleared my mind, left that old road far behind. What I found was something true, did it myself, and so can you. Carnivore, seeing it through, reversed it all, yeah, made it through. Let's stay together strong, me and you.
And good evening. Today's Tuesday night, and it's another night of fasting, so I'm going to go over a little bit of stuff here. Talk a little bit about what's going on. Today is day 2 of the 72-hour fast, so hours 24 to 48. It's been another really actually good day today. Woke up this morning. Well, that's not what I wanted on there. Let's see. There we go. That's the one I wanted on there. I woke up this morning. My ketones were at 2.1. Let's make that tall. My ketones were at 2.1. My glucose was at 76. Gave me a GKI, or Dr. Bob's ratio, of 36, which wasn't bad. This afternoon, it was just before 4 o'clock. I got that tingly, that buzzy feeling in my head, and I had to check it a little bit earlier than I wanted to. Few minutes earlier. My glucose was at 68 and my ketones were at 3.7. I didn't check it again after that, but I know they were climbing. This is my CGM for the day. That bottom line is at 70. So I started the morning is just above 70. It's like 73, 74. This is 24 hours. So this is after we got off the live stream on the left last night. All the way through the day. Overnight, you can see it was down below 70. It was in the 60s all night long. And went above 70, 70, I think the high was 77. And then back down into the 60s here since about 3 o'clock this afternoon, it's been in the 60s again. And my average for the day for my blood glucose is 70. It's milligrams per deciliter. And you know where we're at. 48 hours, 1 minute into it. I actually started my timer at 5:59. That's when I had my last, swallowed my last bite of food on Sunday night. It gives me just 23 hours left to go. 23 hours and 58 minutes. This is the other one I did want to put up here. Hours 24 to 48 of a 72-hour fast, a day 2 overview, the fat adaptive perspective. So basically somebody that's in the carnivore lifestyle to be doing this here. It gives you the idea of where you're going to be. And often day 2 is the turning point. Then metabolic changes, what's happening in your body. You're in a deep ketosis, ketones rise significantly. And you saw that this morning from my numbers, going from 2.1 to 3.7 during the day. And that was actually just the 9-hour difference. Autophagy accelerates cellular repair and cleanup. Growth hormone increases, fat burning, and muscle protection. And that's the important part right there that I was asked the question yesterday, and am I worried about muscle loss because of fasting as often as I've been fasting? And I'm not. As long as my ketones come up. Now, If my blood glucose would have dropped down to 68, and actually overnight, I think it went down into the 50s. If my blood glucose would have dropped like that and my ketones didn't come up, then I'd be considering dropping my fast and starting over. But because my ketones are elevated, I know my body is doing the right thing. So my muscle is being protected from the growth hormones that are being created while I'm doing this. The body running on fat and ketones now. My insulin stays low, and the advantage of smoother shift to long-term fat adaptation. And this helps anybody that's doing a carnivore diet or a keto diet, or even a standard diet where you're eating carbohydrates. It's about this time, even a carbohydrate metabolism starts to switch over to burning full ketones. And some people can switch it pretty easy. Common experiences day 2, hunger. May peak early, but often subsides as ketones suppress appetite. And I have found that on this fast so far, my ketones have been really good, even from yesterday. And I have not had hardly any hunger at all. Energy stabilizes or improves for many. Some feel mild fatigue. Mental clarity, bringing really reported clear headedness, focus, and a calm. It's the carnivore calm that we all get once we're fat adapted and our life starts mellowing out, or it seems that way. It might not be, but that's just the way it seems. Other possible headaches, dizziness, electrolytes, you can still need those. You get the ketone breath in, reduced inflammation. And that's one of the best things for this here is a reduced inflammation. The good news, many adapted people find this easier than day 1. And so far today has been much easier. Day 1 was actually pretty easy too. Potential benefits, stronger autophagy and cellular repair, natural appetite reduction, improved mental focus and mood, and that's due to the ketone-fueled brain, continued fat burning, and possible reduction in joint pain or bloating. How to feel better? Electrolytes. Continue sodium, potassium, magnesium, very important on day 2. And I changed when I got home, so I don't have it with me. I was going to pull out my salt and have that ready, but I used that whole 7 grams of salt today. So hydration, water, and electrolytes. And again, you don't want to do too much electrolytes at one time or too much water at one time, you flush out your electrolytes, and that's not good for you. Activity, light walking only. Unless you're adapted to this type and you can do your exercise, then it's not a problem as long as you know what you're doing. Rest, prioritize sleep and low stress. And the most important, listen to your body. Break the fast if symptoms become severe. Nothing worse than not feeling good while you're doing a fast. Key reminders, day 2 is often the hardest for hunger, but gets better toward the end. I've always found day 1 up to 36 hours is the hardest. So usually when I wake up on day 2, I'm past the hard part. Results vary by age, activity, sleep, and stress. This is general information, not medical advice. Please consult a doctor for extended fasting, especially with health conditions such as type 2 diabetes or type 1 diabetes. Those are things that you really have to watch your medications with. The bottom line, hours 24 to 48 are usually a turning point for long-term carnivore dieters. Hunger often eases, mental clarity improves, and repair processes ramp up. Stay on top of electrolytes and hydration. Your fat-adapted body is well equipped for this phase, and it is. And for most of us that are doing this way of eating, it's actually one of the easiest things for us to do is to switch into this. It just takes some practice. Getting over the habit is the hardest part. Make this wide again. Clicked on the wrong one. Hey, Brian. Nice to see you here tonight. Imagine running into you here. Donna Ray. Walking and listening. That's a good thing to do. Appreciate you being in here, Donna Ray. Lynn, 22 QCat, how are you? I do remember your name most of the time, but I just, like when I'm on my phone listening, I type 22 and QCat comes up with it, so it's easier to do for me. Right? So we all run in a lot of the same circles. Numbers were good, lost a pound, DBR was 22. That's awesome, Brian. I am just a pound over my ending weight from my last fast. So last fast I was at 211. I was just at 212. I actually weighed myself. I was 212 this morning. I weighed myself when I got home after I drank a full glass of water. I was like, damn. So, but it still came out 212. I know tomorrow will be a better day. And hopefully by the end of the day, tomorrow I'll be down another pound from what I was last week. And that'll work for me if I want to continue doing this here, because now after this, I think on Saturday, I'm going to do my alternate day fast again so that I can continue doing alternate day fasting and one of the other days for the week. Donna Ray says, my sugar and ketones have been wonky the last 2 days, and I don't know why. I'm just eating pork belly, and Matt can't do it. I've been babysitting almost constantly. It could be a lack of fat, Donna Ray. I know pork belly has a lot of fat in it, but it's the type of fat. You could have more of the linoleic acid in there, and you could have more omega-6 in it than what your body wants. So it might be what you're eating. Brian, I'm at 24 hours, day one, on a 5 or more water fast. Okay, you're going to do a 5-day water fast or more, depending upon how you feel. I feel great, better than the start of the last fast. That's good. And it's amazing when you do that too, because like when I started this fast, I had 2 days of eating. I had Saturday and Sunday. I thought it was going to be a little more difficult, but it wasn't. But the one before this one here, I fasted on Saturday, then I ate Sunday, and then I fasted again. And that one, actually, I didn't have any issues kicking that off, which is really surprising for me. Carnivore Uncut. Hey, good evening. Almost said morning again. Your numbers could be that way because you're tired, and that's true too. That's one of the important things that they had on here is stress and sleep. So if you're babysitting, stress and sleep, that's a big point. It's a good point, Carnivore Uncut. Larry Ryan, good evening, and good evening, carnivores. It's nice to see you in here. And you just did a 44-hour water fast. Congratulations. How did you feel after the 44 hours? And how did you break it? Oh, let's see. Ronald, good evening. How are you doing tonight? It's nice to see you here. Yeah. You subbed on this. I appreciate that. Ronald, is that how you say that? Rick, how you doing? Nice to see you here tonight. Everybody saying hello. Yeah. Oh, like Larry says, now's a good time to hit that like button. If you're not, subscribe. Sugar crazy while babysitting, Donna Ray. Yeah. Stress, maybe. Absolutely. It's one of those things that I have noticed that when I am stressed at work, it really dulls my ketones and it really messes with my blood glucose. You can see on my CGM when I'm wearing it, when something happens at work and it's stressful, you can see the rise in my blood sugars. And when your blood sugars rise, your ketones go down. Let's see. Larry says it was good. It was good. Was meeting a friend for breakfast today. Otherwise, he would have gone longer. And that's reasonable. So what kind of breakfast did you have this morning? And do you break your fast the same way every time, or do you change up? I'm always curious on how other people break their fast. Carnivore Ron, good evening, sir. How are you? It's nice to see you here. Are you getting ready to go for a walk again? Don says, I'm hoping that's it. Yeah, I'm getting up at 5 a.m. to babysit. I'll be done after Thursday, so hope that will get better. It's a good possibility. And the other thing too is adjust your eating window when you're getting up earlier. Move your eating window back just a little bit too. That might help too. John, together strong. Good evening, sir. How's it going? So nice to see you here. All right. Aaron at his daughter's game. Can't watch now. Hope you're well. Still fasting. Awesome, Aaron. So you made it to, what would you be at, 36 hours now? Or thereabouts? Because you started like at 1 o'clock in the morning, right? I don't even know why you'd be up that late. Brian says, I got a shock. I was paged through YouTube and Amy posted her thumbnail for Sunday. Still gives me a shock. Trying to replace this phone. Nothing like some stress. Yeah. It's always fun, isn't it? Stress can do that to you. You didn't break it the same way. It depends on how long the fast is. Today, you just had 3 eggs and some sausage. Okay. See, and if I do anything 72 hours or more, I generally try to break it the same way. And I've changed it recently, though, because I stopped eating eggs for the last, I stopped drinking coffee 31 days ago. I also stopped eating eggs. I was having histamine issues, and I thought it was due to the eggs, so I stopped eggs, and I don't have the histamine issue anymore. What I used to do is 2 over easy eggs and 4 pieces of bacon. I'd wait for an hour to 90 minutes, and then I'd have a half a pound or so of ground beef with 5, 6 pieces of bacon crumbled into it, and sometimes an egg broke into it. Now I'm just eating ground beef. So when I break my fast, I'll have some ground beef and maybe some bacon in with it, but it's just a little bit. And Ron says, yes, I'm going for a walk. I find I lost weight the last 2 mornings after evening walk. See if it keeps working. Awesome. And that's one of the things that can happen is you get out there, you get moving, it speeds your metabolism up a little bit. So even when you're going to bed after doing a walk, if you get your heart rate up just a little bit, you continue to burn fat in your recovery. And that's always good. My buddy told Sirs he's doing carnivore, so no carbs, lol. She said she knows. Right? That's always great when you can go into a place and people know that you're carnivore or understand what that means. So it's always really good. Hello, twin. Who's your twin, John? That Lynn? You're gonna have to go back and watch Dr. Boz today. So am I. I got interrupted today. That work thing. It's kind of more important than watching a live. I got part of it. I tried watching it at 1.75 speed. It's just not the same. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch that one because I always enjoy her videos. Larry says the longest dry fast I've done is 3 days. Wow. He broke that with water and beef bone broth. Later, some eggs the first day. I tried to do a dry fast one time and I didn't make it. I think I made it 21 hours, and it was for me. It was one of the most miserable experiences that I had. I didn't care for it. My uh, blood sugars were elevated. My ketones were tanked, and it's just weird. Carnivore Uncut says I just signed up for your channel guide. You're gonna enjoy that. It's really nice to have your shows on his guide. You're home now and can chat. Well, welcome to the chat, Donna Ray. Thank you very much. Hello, Walter White. What the heck? Real. Okay. Good evening. How are you doing tonight? It's nice to see you. You watched a bit of the Dr. Boz? Yeah. I try to watch her whenever she's on it. I've been watching her for over a year now, and I just realized it's Tuesdays that she does her live. It takes me a while. Sometimes I'm really slow. Gen X Tech Nerd. Hey, how are you today? It's nice to see you in here. Still struggling with the cataracts, so I'm just listening in tonight. Good to be here with you all. Well, glad that you're here, John. I hope your eyes start feeling or start getting better soon. I'm sure they will. Aaron, good evening. How are you? Nice to see you in here. Yeah, I agree, Brian. Sometimes it's rough. Bacon Runner says, John, not going to say much because this might have really been a dream. But did you ask me to contact you after your surgery? Okay. All right. Larry says, I've done a 3-day dry fast 4 times. It's been a while since I've done a water fast until Monday. I got to give it to you. Doing those dry fasts, those are rough. What I've heard is every 24 hours of a dry fast is equal to like a 3-day water fast. Is that how you feel when you do that, Larry? That's interesting. I might have to try it again. Just not when it's triple digits. All right, everybody. Brian said you have too many problems to dry fast. Yeah, I think I do too. I don't know. I just that dry fast is just something that I'm not sure about. So I'm going to open it up. Anybody wants to come in and chat? Feel free to. I don't have a whole lot going on. I know my wife is going to be home. She actually went to the local farmers market. She's looking for some raw heavy cream because raw heavy cream makes amazing ice cream. Larry, I do feel good after a day. Not sure how many days it is. The first day is the roughest. Yeah, that's with most fasts. That first day is the roughest, but hey, really had a hard time with that one. I'm gonna have to try it again though. Hey, it's Angie. How's everybody doing tonight? You fasted Sunday night into today. You had London broil, half an avocado, and butter. Awesome. And how did you feel on your fast? Did you do all right with it? And you don't track ketones or anything like that, do you, Angie? Now, Gen X Tech Nerd, did you fast with her or you letting her do that by herself? And there's Brian. How you doing, sir?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice
Feeling
to
a
see
lot
you
better
tonight.
on this than the last one.
Yeah. That last one, you had a rough one on that last one.
Yeah,
You got,
the first couple of days weren't good.
yeah, you got sick on it. Donna Ray, how you doing?
Hey,
Hi, Toby.
wait, where are you? Just a minute.
I'm right here at home.
Hi, I came outside. Outside for a few minutes.
Well, it's nice to see you here.
I feel special now. I'm on the screen with Donna.
Right?
Stop it.
On
It
the
makes
screen
me
with the
blush.
legend. Oh, and Gen X Tech Nerd says he doesn't do fasting, so he didn't fast with Angie.
I don't really fast much more than 24 hours. I probably have done 48 is my most longest fast.
Yeah.
I would never fast without water though, at all. I don't understand people doing that, but
I tried and I had trouble with it. 20 hours felt like a lifetime to me. It was different. And what is this? Aaron Shanks, good evening. How are you doing tonight?
I on a long dry fast. I don't think mentally I'd have any problems with it, but I know my body and it just wouldn't be any good for me.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking one of these times I'm gonna have to try to kick off a 3-day fast doing 24-hour dry. In that 24 hours, slowly introduce water and get hydrated again. I've heard people doing that before too, and they've had luck doing that.
I was not expecting that thumbnail. I typed in a little bit about that. I was just scrolling around and I came across that on the stalker
Yeah.
on Amy's site. I'm going on her show on Sunday, and I've got to replace this phone. It's probably going to die sometime fairly soon. The back of it's hot, but nothing
Yeah.
like stress.
Absolutely. It does the body good. Not. Sometimes it does. Sandy, hey, how you doing, Sandy? Nice to
Hi,
see you in
Sandy.
here tonight. So that goes for anybody else. If you want to come on too, you can come on and we can talk in here. Angie says blood glucose and blood ketones, but not daily. You're losing weight and feeling great, so you're just going to keep going. It's working for you, and that's what matters. So if you're not tracking all the time, don't worry about it. It helps sometimes when you're in a stall to find out where you're at and what you're doing. But if you're losing weight and you're feeling good, it's not really needed. And Ron says he's back on OMAD, 1 meal a day.
oh man, yeah. Hey,
I would
lot
love to
of
be able to do OMAD.
Right, but you had the surgery, so you really can't do OMAD, can you?
Yeah, it's a hard no. I can't eat enough to do that. So, but I found two, and that works for me.
Oh yeah, actually, I had really good luck when I first started doing the carnivore diet when I was doing a 2MAD, and well, even after I started fasting, but doing intermittent fasting and then going to OMAD, I still had really good results. When I first started, I had a lot to lose, so my body did really well on it.
Yeah.
I eat what I call
Yeah.
a meal and a half a day. First
You do
meal
what?
is out of I call it I eat a meal and a half a day. My first meal is bacon and it's at a restaurant that was just there to be sociable. So it's probably 400 calories or something.
Yeah,
And then I eat a meal at 2:30. But I don't really count that bacon as a full meal.
yeah. That's just the warm up, right?
Yeah, yep. That's just to be sociable. That's to go out and visit our friends every day.
Donna Ray, do you eat before you run or after?
After, I never eat before a run. Ever.
Yeah,
I get runner's trots or something.
yeah. The only time I've ever had to
Don't need
run,
that.
the only time I've had to run after eating was in the military. Other than that, I never exercise or do anything after you eat. It just never sat well for me.
I'm not going to tell you the last time I ran, and it was in the 80s, and I was very inappropriate.
Do they have a song about that?
And I think I
don't
wrote it
know.
that night.
Really? You have a song?
No.
Oh. If it's a really long race, like a marathon or a half marathon, I'll try to eat a little something, but usually not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you still run
5K, 10.
marathons?
Well, I haven't run one in 9 years, but or 8 years, but I feel I have one more in me. My husband agrees that he thinks I have at least one more in me. So I'm thinking if I wait till I'm 70, which will be next year, I'll have a better chance of winning an age group award.
That's awesome.
We'll see what happens, you never know what life's going to bring, but I think I can do one more, at least.
Hi,
That's really
Jonathan.
good.
I'll be happy with one more. Huh?
And Jonathan's in here, Carnivore Muscle. Good evening. How you doing tonight?
Where? Oh, in the chat.
In the chat. Yeah,
Oh,
not on the
okay.
screen.
Okay.
But he can join. If anybody wants to join, they can. I don't mind.
I was listening to some of it, but it was really old interviews
Yeah.
of carnivore muscles today.
Yeah, he's got some interesting stuff. He just competed in a
Don't know what
bodybuilding
I'm drinking.
competition. And how did you do in that, Jonathan? You were talking on somebody's live stream, and I can't remember who it was, and you were talking about it. It might have been Aaron's the other night. The carnivore guy, but you're saying he's the first carnivore bodybuilder. That's pretty cool. But so how was your guys' day today?
What's that, Lance?
How was your day today? Do you have any issues with the fasting or?
No, I felt pretty good. And I've still got I got zapped after I got sick. We were talking about it last night with some of the I don't even know if I should say it on here. The sickness, and
Yeah.
they came back with a vengeance this last week, and I did pretty good at about a half a day yesterday and about a half a day today. The morning it zonked me, so I'm ready for that to go. That's why one of the reasons I'm going to have to go back and watch Dr. Boz is the brain fog's been pretty bad. So, but I know with how the past is, it'll go away.
Yeah, I had issues at work that came up, and I had to go and do some stuff. So I missed most of that Dr. Boz video today.
Yeah, it was interesting.
Sorry.
So how was your day, Donnery?
Oh, not too bad. I was babysitting all day, but just one of them. It's a
Yeah.
2.5-year-old. And I brought her home and get my exercise done with her here. And my
Right?
husband could help watch him and her. And then I brought her home, and then they asked me to go to a food truck thing so he could feed the kids. And I went with him. And I had a
Yeah.
hot dog with no bun, no condiment or anything. But then I got home, and then my husband said, "Let's go for a walk." So, okay. So, yeah, I've been having pretty long days, with the kids and getting up early because they live an hour away,
Oh,
so I'm getting up early, but I'm hoping that's what's doing whatever it's doing to my ketones, and they've gone wonky. My numbers are usually on point, and the last 2 days they have not been. But
Yeah.
anyway, we'll
Stress
see.
will mess it up.
What?
Say it again, Brian.
Stress will mess that up.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
and like you guys mentioned earlier, getting up really early. You different sleep schedule. So it'll be over Thursday. They don't need me on Friday, so I hope it'll get better because my
Hey,
numbers aren't
Thomas, how you
usually
doing tonight?
perfect.
Yeah. We got Target Prime ribs in the house now.
Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Thomas.
Oh, I knew I forgot to do something here.
Donna Ray, you told me, and I remember you telling me, but I can't remember it to save my life. Where out in Maine do you live?
Southern Maine in York County is near Stanford.
Are you close to Portland or anywhere by the
About,
ocean?
yeah, I'm about 35 miles from Portland, but go to Wells Beach. I'm probably 15 miles, so
Well, I would
fairly near
love
the
to live
ocean.
where you're at, but that cold weather just it kills me now.
Yeah, we complain and it's like 81 or something. Or not really complain, but I hate to. Then I see what people in Florida and Texas are having, and I go, "Oh well, this is really good
Didn't you
then."
just get hit with some of that hot, Lance?
What was it?
Didn't you just get hit with some of that hot weather?
Oh, yeah. We had 3 days in a row where the temperatures were triple digits here. But it only went up to 102
Oh my god!
only. Well, you have to look on a week ago Sunday, we were in the mid 90s. On Tuesday, our high was 65. And then Saturday, Sunday, Monday, we were triple digits again. We've had a roller coaster, and that's the way our spring has been this year. We'd have a couple of nice days, and then we got hit with rain and all kinds of crap. It just really
Wow.
sucked. And Josephine Beefwoman is in here saying hello to all the beautiful people here.
Hi, Josephine.
Hi, Josephine.
Yeah.
Are you just
Only
doing
102?
72?
Yeah, only 102.
Are you only doing 72 this time, Lance? Or are you going to extend it? Or
No, I think this time I'm going to do only 72. I was actually looking at the calendar, and I'm probably going to do my longer fast the first week of August. So I'll do a 5 or a 7 day fast on that one.
I've been wanting to do an extended sardine fast. I asked Jenny a question in Christie's live, but it was too late, and they were talking about sardine fast. And I asked about if she had an opinion on that. Dr. Boz's coach that did that 130 some day sardine fast.
Yeah.
So
I did something with sardines. It wasn't a
That's a
fast,
long time.
but I had at least one can a day for 6 months from June to Christmas last year. But it wasn't a fast because I ate other things too. But I ate at least one can of sardines a day.
Right. But you got those nutrients from it, which is really important to do.
Yep.
yeah,
And I had never ate sardines before. I didn't think I could do it.
Yeah.
The first time I ate a can, I thought, we'll see what happens. Because I didn't think I was going to like them. And then it kept going. I kept having one a day for 6 months.
That's
yeah,
pretty
I
good.
love sardines.
Yeah.
I remember my first can, and it was after I started watching Dr. Boz. And I had some back in the 80s, but it was so far back that I didn't really remember. And I was going, you just bought a whole bunch of sardines. What if these are horrible? And I liked them.
Well, you
I
got
counted
lucky.
mine. I counted mine a couple of weeks ago, and I had 186 cans. Probably down to 170 something now, but
I
I
have
think
two.
I'm probably in the same boat.
yeah, I love mackerel too and kippers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They finally started stocking some mackerel in a couple of stores here. For the longest time, I couldn't find any mackerel,
Really?
and now they're finally stocking it again.
Stock right up. That's what
I'm
I
gonna
do.
have to.
It's delicious. I made a mackerel Alfredo a couple months ago. It was awesome. I was going to my husband, look at this, taste this. I ought to be on the food channel. I was
Yeah,
really proud of it.
mackerel kind of has the same texture as chicken, and so I think it's a lot easier for people to eat, and plus it's not as strong.
Right.
Yeah,
It doesn't have that
right.
strong fishy scent or taste to it. Angie says she attempted to do a 5-day fast. She started doing a 3-day water fast at either end of the month or the beginning of the month. So maybe I'll try a 5-day fast at the end of July. Or you can do a 5-day fast at the 1st of August and we can do it together on the channel here. That's always a good thing to do.
All right.
Make it a challenge for everybody. The first week of August, do a 5-day fast.
That sounds good.
I'll
I'm
The
have
in.
a
same way.
5-day fast, but I can still have bacon for breakfast.
Have a bacon
I
fast.
just don't see how to get around that. You go to a restaurant, you got to eat something. You go to see a friend, kind of got to eat something.
Right.
How come
But
I
you
see
know,
Donna Ray as being ornery?
well, Dr. Jason Fung says if you have that and you have like only 100 calories or so, and it helps you get through the fast, then you're still doing it. It's good for you.
Okay.
Technically, it breaks your fast, but the
Yeah,
extreme calorie restriction is your ketones are still going to be elevated. Your blood sugars are still going to be down. So it's not going to hurt you.
Yeah.
that's true.
I'm looking forward to testing on I'm probably going to test on Wednesday or Thursday and see where I'm at, because I was kind of shocked. I broke the fast yesterday with 2 meals with brisket, and I figured I would be a lot lower. So I was really
Yeah.
shocked this morning when I was at 22.
John, how are you today?
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Ah,
Hey, I got out to my place to go do some walking. Thought I'd hop on.
Well, that's
Hello.
good. Nice to see you.
hi, John.
So, do you do any fasting, John?
I do. I just did it yesterday. I usually do 24 hours every couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got to watch doing that because I'm diabetic, so I got to be careful.
Yep. Yeah, you do have to
Yeah.
watch your blood glucose on those when you're diabetic, and especially if you're taking any medications on it, you really have to watch them.
Ozempic.
Yeah.
Yeah, got to watch it with that.
I actually tried to get Ozempic when I was at my heaviest weight, and my insurance company denied it. And that was
Really?
2.5 years ago.
Mm.
But that was before everybody was getting it.
I want to get off of it.
I'm glad they didn't do it, because otherwise I wouldn't have been looking and went to follow Carnivore, and I had great results on it.
Yeah.
I really like Dr. Boz's take on the GLP-1s. The start off low and see how it does, and then wean off of it.
We did that with my wife when she started her Ozempic. She only took her Ozempic, I think, for 6 weeks before she got her before she stopped eating all the carbs and decided to eat mostly meat, and she just stopped taking it, and her blood sugars kept coming down, and she didn't have any trouble getting off of it. But she only took it for 5 or 6 weeks, which was good.
Wow.
She used it to get over the craving part of basically doing this diet, so that helped her out tremendously.
Yeah, it does do that.
And Gen X Tech Nerd says he makes a blend of white albacore tuna, Mediterranean mackerel, smoked herring with salt and lemon juice. He says it's delicious, but he hasn't done sardines yet. They just don't look appealing. Ah, come on. Sardines are delicious. You can find some flavored ones. They're actually not that bad. You don't like sardines?
I've tried them. I'll pass.
What kind did you have? Do you remember?
What's that? Say again?
What kind did you have?
Ooh. I don't remember the brand. I told my wife to grab me some. I was going to try it.
Yeah.
And she did. She just got me some. I don't remember now. It was kind of a trauma moment.
It can be at times.
Yeah.
And Paul says sardine and liver free for over 70 years.
I tried for a while to get Paul to have some sardines, but no.
Yeah, that's funny. I don't know. I think my back is drying out. I finally got some decent sun here the last couple of days. I got my back a little bit crispy over the weekend. And it's starting to dry. Now it's all itchy. I have to have my wife put some tallow on it.
Yeah.
But
I've seen a lot of people have been advertising for Sabrina's stuff that she makes with the tallow. I wouldn't
which one
mind.
is that?
I can't think of it's not in my head. Sabrina, she's done a ton of stuff. Shoot, I can't think of her
Was she
channel.
just on Kilts a few weeks ago?
Yeah,
Oh,
And-
okay.
Purely tallow.
yeah. She has that brand, but I can't think of her YouTube channel. But I would if somebody gets a chance, watch that. It's a really good channel. I just can't remember the name of it.
Actually, I ordered the tallow soap, the unscented from it. I use that.
Very nice.
Yeah, it's actually really good stuff too. Look, Aaron joined. Now we got 2 people walking.
Oh, I got
Well, we'll
I'll
see
race
where I
you.
am right now. We'll see if there's a good connection.
I just finished walking.
Ready, set, go.
And they're off.
I got to remember where I parked. I'm parked far away.
Oh.
So, how's your fast going, Aaron?
It's going good. I was almost ready to break it earlier, but then I just took a little bit of butter and salt, had that, and I'm still going. So I'll definitely get through the night. We'll see when I break it tomorrow, but just because it's going to be another warm one here tomorrow. I have games.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need something. I just don't know when yet, but I think I should get through the night here. I mean, we're already going on what time? It's 8 o'clock Eastern time now, so I could have some water with electrolytes or some coffee to get me through the rest of the night. I was kind of craving something to eat, but the butter seemed to help.
Well, that's good. And we just lost Brian. His phone overheated.
Yeah, I was talking to Brian earlier. He was telling me about that.
Yeah. So, Josephine Beefwoman asked you, John, how's your hips?
It's okay. That's what I'm trying to get out and walk a little bit now after doing my hula hoop today.
Oh,
I'm a little sore.
yeah.
I got to walk it off.
Got to get out there and get those hip flexors moving and loosened up.
Yeah. Yep.
Well, Aaron finally found his car. Looks like he won the race.
Yeah,
I just got
Good.
started. They
I
don't
win.
count. We lose Donna Ray.
It looks like it.
Wow.
What channel is this? This is my channel, North Dakota Carnivore, Paul. You may have been on Donna Ray's. She was streaming to her channel also. So, because I leave that open, anybody that joins can always stream to their channel too while we're on here talking.
That was weird. It just opened up a whole different YouTube out of nowhere on me.
Really?
Yeah, very odd. YouTube's so weird.
Yeah. Uncle Charlie's in the house. How you doing tonight, Uncle Charlie? And Carolina Carnivore's here saying, dang, look at all these people. You guys can feel free to join. The link is in the chat. So got a few more minutes here before I call it a night. You hear my wife is home. And she says, smash the like button.
You know, I did something weird. I took my wife's phone on one of my videos, and just to have her watch one of them, well, I wanted to see what it did. It's so strange. It didn't give like a credit for a view of it when she watched it.
Really?
I wonder why.
Sometimes it takes a while for them to show up on there, and I don't know why it does that.
Oh, maybe. I was just curious. I was like, I wonder how quickly this shows. Maybe it'll be there in the morning. Who knows? Oh, me. We did not fare well in this game tonight.
No?
No, we lost.
But Uncle Charlie's asking, did you guys see the bison who threw the guy in the air at Yellowstone Park?
I heard about that. I didn't see it.
I got to see that. That was an amazing video.
I know that hurt.
You know it. He broke a couple of bones, but that bison was bound and determined to get him.
And them things would flip a car over.
Right?
Yeah.
That was just crazy.
I wonder if he got an action shot. That's what he was trying to take a picture. It was more like an action shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Flying in the air.
And Donna Ray's back.
My son just messaged me to see if I could babysit at 7 instead of 7:30, and I went off to say yes, and boom, I was gone.
Yeah.
Oh, I won't do that again. That could have waited. Anyway.
Yeah. Brian says you have to love technology, not. Yeah, we're
really.
I kind of, you were talking earlier, Brian, and you started getting choppy, and that's usually a signal that you're about to be booted out of here. So I kind of figured it was coming.
The other night when I had my live stream, StreamYard didn't pick up my microphone, and when I went and played it back, it sounded like I was off in the distance somewhere.
Yeah.
It was using the camera microphone. It sounded horrible. Nobody said nothing.
I did that on the 4th of July. We had a parade, so I actually did my live stream out on the street, doing it out there, and I had an external mic hooked up. It worked great in the house when I tested it. When I got out there, it was all kinds of wonky. Wouldn't work, so I had to unplug that and just use a regular mic.
Yeah, I figured out that if I unplug that microphone while I have StreamYard open, it will change over to the camera microphone. And even if I plug it back in, you have to go select it.
Yeah.
Technology.
Run.
Oh, you'll be in last place with the walk? Carnivore Ron's getting ready to go do his walk now.
I'm done.
Janix Techner says, listen, Carnivore people, you can't eat bison when they're alive. They don't like it. Come on. We can give it a shot, right? I mean, Giltz does talk about eating raw meat.
I did see that video of the guy going up in the air.
Yeah.
That was something.
He got him pretty good on that.
Yep.
All right. Brian says his phone's getting ready to do it again. So have a great night, everyone. Have a good one, Brian, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
Night, Brian.
Good night, Brian.
And look, there's Paul.
Gentlemen, ladies,
Paul.
Donna Ray.
Hey.
Oh.
So how are you doing, Paul?
Dealing with insulin shortages.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's a shortage of the long-acting Lantus insulin throughout the country.
Really?
It's been ongoing for about a year, and it's gotten severe again.
Well, that's not good.
No, it's really not, and so I'm trying to make a decision as to what to do. I got enough for about 4 more weeks, but I've been,
So,
I don't know, 2 weeks trying to get some.
are you type 1 diabetic?
I am officially a type 2 insulin dependent diabetic.
Okay. Now,
I'm just like a type 1, okay? But
yep, no.
I didn't get there. I got there through a different physiology, okay?
Yeah. No, I understand. My wife's a type 2 diabetic, and we've researched a lot of this stuff here, so I understand where you're at on that.
What's caused? I'm sorry.
Do you what kind of insulin are you using?
I use right now for my long acting, I use Lantus. Been around for 25 years.
Yeah.
And for I also use a short acting insulin, old timey Novolin R. Very
Yep.
old timey insulin. Some people now call it pet insulin.
Right.
And
No. The Lantus, that's prescription, right? But you can buy the regular insulin. You can buy a long acting and medium acting at Walmart.
yes and no. You got to be careful on that.
Yeah.
There are real definitions for things, and people often confuse them. So the fastest acting insulins are rapid insulin, and I don't use any of that. Then you got
Right.
your short acting insulins, which is R, and that is available at Walmart in vials and pens, and it's only $25 for 1,000 units. Okay,
Right.
all right, for a 10 mil vial. Then there's intermediate insulin, the NPH, or some people call it N, and that can be used. I'm probably going to use that as my long-acting insulin, and that also is prescription-free at Walmart at the low price.
Right.
And there's also a generic Lantus insulin available at Walmart. It doesn't really even have a brand to it. It's just a generic insulin. And I don't know. I think you have to have a prescription for that. I'm not 100% sure. The very fact that you can buy insulin without a prescription is kind of an amazing thing.
Yeah.
Well, the guy that
Because it's something that it can kill you.
well, the original guy that patented insulin did it so that it's cheap, and the way he patented it, the pharmacies and big companies can't make money off of just insulin, and that's why they have all these other ones now that have all the other compounds in with it too. So they're making it a specialty thing. So they're just the regular insulins. Yeah, you can get them cheaper because of that.
What's causing some shortages?
One of the companies that makes a similar product went out of business.
Hey, Diane.
Or they quit making the product, okay? So everybody who was using that put more demand on the other products that are available.
Right.
Not that it's not popular to make the long act. The only people who really use long acting are type 1 diabetics. Okay. Most of your type 2s who are not insulin dependent are not going to be using a long acting insulin. It's kind of rare. So, you know, there's not that many compared to the type 2s. There's a whole lot less type 1s, and there's probably other issues. I don't know. Insulin is it's a weapon against diabetics.
Yeah.
One of the things that happened was a couple years ago, just to give you an example, Lantus was one little vial was $900. Okay. It goes back about
Right.
2-3 years. Today, the cash price for that is it's under $100 because the supply is so much. But here we got the shortage. You know, they're bragging about the supply and it drove the price down, but now we got a shortage. Okay, and there's 3, I call them cousins. They're what they're called biosimilar, biologically similar insulins. There's 3 of them, and they're also in short supply throughout the United States. And beyond the United States, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because different countries sometimes specialize in different insulins. And but it's a big money making proposition, and I've gone on Facebook chat. I've been on
The
Facebook
other thing
chat
too is
where people can't. They have to decide: do I buy food or insulin?
buy the right food so you don't need as much insulin.
Yeah, that's true and not true.
Yeah.
Depends how
Well-
sensitive. Now you take some of these people who are super sensitive. Yeah, they get along with virtually no insulin. Okay, I mean the
Right.
amounts are so small. But you know, so many people are so insulin resistant. They had to come up with insulins that were 5 times more powerful.
And
3 times more powerful.
I was very
Yeah.
insulin resistant. I wasn't type 2 diabetic. Mine went to the high blood pressure and the big belly and the big weight on me. So I didn't have that issue with becoming diabetic. My wife is diabetic, and she's been off her medications for a year and a half now. For about 18 months, she's been medication free.
Sarah Hallberg paved the way with a 500-person study about, I don't know, got to go back 8-9 years now. She paved the way to show that if you're a newly diagnosed type 2 diabetic and you get on the low carb bandwagon, you can control your blood sugar with diet.
Yeah. My wife was
I don't like it.
my wife was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in 2000. So she was a type 2 diabetic for 24 years, 24 and a half years before she stopped taking her medications.
That's abnormal.
And she's actually doing really good.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
You know, people respond in different ways, and in fact, I'm doing testing right now. I'll record my blood sugar, I'll inject a certain insulin, and I'll track every half hour what my blood sugar is.
Yeah. Just to
And
make sure that you're doing all right.
It gives me an idea, you know, how that insulin acts in my body. And time of day makes a difference.
It does.
In the morning, I only need maybe 3 units. In the afternoon or evening, I need double that.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, Paul, is the
Yeah.
OG over the counter glucose continuous monitor thing? at Walmart. It starts with a brand, I think starts with an L. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
the
any good? Is that accurate?
lingo.
Is that accurate?
They're not
No.
made for diabetes. They're made for health. They're made for health. You know, I don't have any extra sensors anymore. I gave them all away, and you know, finger sticks ain't that bad. You know,
I've been
back in
doing
the
them a
day
lot. And
before,
I'm not even diabetic.
yeah, you know, if you want to collect some data, you can do 4 finger sticks a day for 10 to 10 days, 10, 12 days. Your fingers won't get too sore. You have to kind of learn how to do it. Get a really good lancet and use the super fine ones. It depends how well you bleed too, you know.
Yeah,
And
I don't mind doing that, but I was thinking about getting
if
an
you're
over the
interested in
counter thing.
every morning,
Yeah,
I
just
I've not
because I
looked
got
into. There's a lot of YouTube out there about them. How good? I think they have the same degree of accuracy, but they have limited capability. And one of the problems with the CGM is, it's just my opinion, what's worked for me. If you cannot calibrate it, it's kind of a bad tool. It's kind of a tool that's got a problem,
okay.
you know.
Yeah, and I really have no
It's like
pain with
missing. But kind of loud, you're just a muscle bound little. I don't know what little fart blossom is what you are. And I got a 9-year-old granddaughter that's about your size.
probably. I wear children's clothes.
And yeah, you know, my grandson's almost as tall as I am now.
Oh,
11
wow.
years old. He's 5'9".
Well, I don't have any problem with pricking my finger, for the. And I use the
Yeah.
Walmart things, and it's very inexpensive. You can do it 10 times a day, and
You can get, the Walmart Rely-On Premier
yeah,
is a very
yeah,
highly rated glucometer. Okay.
that's exactly the one I have. Yeah.
And $9, and you're in business. And the
Yep,
test
and then
strips,
it's
you can get 100 test strips
for
for
19.
$20.
Yeah, I
20
actually
cents
think
a
it's
piece.
19. Yeah,
And it's like 1990, whatever it is.
yeah, whatever.
But you
I
go
thought it was
back to
1890, whatever.
1992, those test strips were $3 a piece. It cost you $3 to check your blood sugar once.
Yep.
Test strips were $1 a piece back then, and if you account for inflation, that's $3 in today's market.
Yep.
We've come a long ways, baby.
Things have gotten a lot cheaper, and for a lot of things, if you look back for inflation and stuff and figure it out. But
Yeah,
I'm going to be doing.
It's been just over an hour. My wife
Yeah,
is
you
home.
think-
I'm gonna have to let you guys go here because I have to
Uh-huh.
go hang out with my wife
All right.
a little bit before I go to bed. So I'll be back tomorrow night at
Get around the show
6:15.
here.
All right, time out. Check me
I've
out on
tried.
John channels.
Yeah.
I've tried.
Time out. Lance.
Yeah.
Check me out on John's channel on Thursday night at 6 Eastern. He's going to
I
interview
will.
me.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're going to
Yeah,
find
make sure you
out
start
things
on
about
time.
me you never knew.
Oh my
I will
God,
be watching
this
that.
could be R-rated.
No.
I'll have to have my finger on the button.
Right? Well, you all have a great night. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it.
Thank
And
you,
we'll
Lance.
see
Y'all
you
be
tomorrow
good
night.
now. All right.
It was
All right.
fun.
Bye-bye.
Bye, y'all.
Thanks,
Bye.
Lance.